Christie, or the Atlantic City Orca. Let's see here. He was on with Colbert. When you're on with Stephen Colbert, you only get to go on there if you're going to trash Trump or some other conservative. And obviously they had to get a special chair for old Chris. You know, nice big chair. And here's what he had to say in his back and forth with Steve Colbert. Cut, what is it? Cut 5, go.
No State of the Union tonight. Okay, no, it got canceled. Where do you think the wheels came off shutdown?
The president blew it.
When?
When he shut the government down with no plan on how to reopen it.
Entirely his fault, right?
Listen, and I said this to him. Like, listen, if you're going to do this...
All right, stop right there. When you're talking to a president of the United States, and you're talking to a president of the United States in confidence, and I've spoken to this president in confidence a couple times, when he's contacted me, or I've sent a message to somebody, and I don't do it often, you don't talk about what you said or what he said to you. That's totally inappropriate. And the Atlantic City Orca must know this. Hey, Mr. Producer, that's another Akko. Like Alexandria Ocasio. Oh, no, that's different. Anyway, go.
Exit plan. Because sometimes in politics, things don't go the way you expect. Mm-hmm. And so if it doesn't go well in the first couple of days, you got to have a way to get it back open.
So you called him. You talked to the president.
I was actually with him. I told him.
You were with him in the Oval Office?
No, upstairs in the residence at the White House.
And he said, "I'm gonna."
It was one of the things we talked about. Okay. That he was thinking about doing it, and he asked my advice.
And
I said to him,
"He didn't have an exit plan. Did he have an entrance plan? Like,
what this Stephen Colbert, nobody funnier. Go ahead."
Obviously, he shut it. And you know, I just said to him, like, it's okay. It's a power you have, and if you want to do it, but you just have to have a plan so that you accomplish something by it.
Yeah.
And then reopen it.
Kind of like that bridge. Remember that bridge there? Atlantic City Orca, you know. You close it, but at some point you have to open it, and you have to have a plan. Remember that, Mr. Producer? George Washington Bridge. Big bridge. Go ahead.
Think, given that it went 35 days, we had a plan.
And he got goose egg, I believe is the technical term.
Yes, in politics, we call that getting rolled.
And you would know, roly-poly. Now, let me tell you something. Some of you are saying, why are you making fun of his looks? I want to remind you, I am chairman of Fatties United, or FU. Been for a long time. Now, folks, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. What do they mean he got rolled? It's open for 3 weeks. 1 week's down. We'll see how it goes. By the way, I just saw this guy, Steve Schmidt, is the top advisor to this Howard Schultz. I hope this Howard Schultz knows what he's doing. This guy, Schmidt, is a bigot, as far as I'm concerned. Certainly in his comments about me. And he's a loser, too. He was McCain's guy. And he swung over to MSNBC to get a paycheck. I think he became an independent. Very foolish of this billionaire. Just giving him some friendly advice. But, of course, nobody will take my advice.